Unstoppable, Lincoln's secret. He's standing on the steps of the Illinois state capitol, February 27, 1860. The weight of a nation's future rests on his shoulders. 18 months later, he's elected the 16th President of the United States. But what drove this self-educated lawyer to greatness? Section 1, The Struggle, 0:30 to 3 o'clock. You know the feeling of being stuck, like you're hitting a brick wall every time you try to achieve your goals. You're not alone. Abraham Lincoln faced countless setbacks. His mom died when he was 9, he had almost no formal education, and he struggled with depression. Can you relate to feeling like the odds are against you? Imagine walking miles to borrow books, just to get an education. That was Lincoln's reality. But what if I told you that it was his darkest moments that forged the champion mindset that made him unstoppable? Let's dive in. Pause for 2 seconds, to the struggles that made him stronger. But, what was the spark that ignited his journey to greatness? That's what we'll explore next. Section 2, The Turning Point, 3 to 6 o'clock. It was 1831, and Lincoln was 22 years old. He had just lost his job as a store clerk and was deeply in debt. But on a trip to New Orleans, he witnessed the horrors of slavery firsthand. This experience changed him. He began to see the world differently and realized that he had a purpose, to end slavery and unite the country. On August 27, 1858, he delivered his famous House Divided speech, which catapulted him to national attention. But what specific mindset shift occurred during this time that allowed him to go from local politician to presidential candidate? It all comes down to a simple yet powerful phrase he repeated to himself every day. Pause for dramatic effect, but that's not all. There was another crucial element to his success, one that I'll reveal in just a moment. Pattern interrupt. Take a deep breath and imagine yourself in Lincoln's shoes. What would you do if you were faced with the same challenges? Now, let's get back to the story. As Lincoln's popularity grew, so did the opposition. He faced fierce criticism and ridicule, but he persevered. And that's when it happened, the moment that sealed his fate as a champion. But, what was the secret to his unstoppable drive? Section 3, The Method, 6 to 9 o'clock. Here are the exact steps Lincoln took to develop his champion mindset. 1. Daily affirmations. He wrote down his goals and repeated them to himself every morning, including, I will be the President of the United States. 2. Resilience training. He practiced facing his fears and overcoming obstacles, like public speaking, which initially terrified him. 3. Servant leadership. He focused on serving others, rather than seeking power for himself. But, there's one more crucial step that Lincoln took, one that I'll reveal in just a moment. It's the key to unlocking your own potential and developing a champion mindset. Pause for dramatic effect, and it's simpler than you think. Pattern interrupt. Can you think of a time when you overcame a significant challenge? What did you learn from that experience? Now, let's get to the final step. It's the one that will make all the difference in your journey to greatness. Are you ready? OUTRO, 9 to 10 o'clock, we're back to that fateful day, February 27, 1860. Lincoln is standing on the steps of the Illinois state capitol, and he's about to deliver a speech that will change the course of history. The champion mindset that made him unstoppable was fueled by his daily affirmations, resilience training, and servant leadership. And the final step? Self-reflection. He took time every day to reflect on his values and actions, ensuring that he stayed true to his purpose. Don't forget to subscribe for more inspiring stories like this one, and hit the notification bell to stay motivated. What's the one thing you'll do today to develop your own champion mindset? Share with me in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.